Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of Live for Brian. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day out there. I am in the American sports car, supercar, muscle car section of my garage. Basically, section in my garage where I have a lot of my cars currently stored that are not at Alara, but I have my 2012 Firebird right there, my WRX STI right there, R8's over there, Jag's over there. Today, guys, we are talking about, in this episode of Would You Rather, we're talking about my 2013 Dodge Viper and my 2009 ZR1. And the question is, would you rather have the Viper, or would you rather have the ZR1? So, these, of course, are fantastic cars. I obviously own and drive and love both of these cars for different reasons. But for these Would You Rather episodes, I'm kind of going to break it down between, at least when choosing between cars, I'm going to break it down between excitement, practicality, and other or intangible. So both cars, in terms of excitement, looks, performance, stuff that gets the heart racing, the blood rate, blood pressure really going. Both obviously are fantastic cars. 2013, again, this is the last generation, the third generation of the Viper. 640 horsepower, 8.4 liter naturally aspirated V10, just an amazing sounding car. And of course, performance for days. The ZR1, on the other hand, is a supercharged V8, 638 horsepower. And again, from a performance standpoint, both of course are proper 6-speed manuals, so again, you can't beat that. But from a performance standpoint, it's pretty comparable. In terms of driving dynamics, driving feel, driving experience, I enjoy both of them, but if I absolutely had to pick one over the other, I would probably go with the it's a tough one, actually. I'd probably go maybe just barely with the ZR1. Again, there's nothing wrong with the way the Viper feels, or in fact, I love the way this car shifts. I love the shifter, I love the clutch infinitely more than I did on my 2004 Viper. But again, it's like splitting hairs. So driving dynamics, driving feel, I would slightly prefer the Viper. Looks, the ZR1. Looks, aesthetics, again, how can you pass over this? It's very cartoonish, it's over the top, it's outlandish even. It's just so iconic. So in terms of looks, I'd have to give it slightly to the Viper over the ZR1, though I love the way the ZR1 looks. I love its stance. I love even the chrome wheels on the ZR1. You guys who follow the channel know that I'm not a big fan usually of chrome wheels, but the way they just look on this car, and of course the trademark circular headlights, the quad exhausts. ZR1 just looks very menacing, looks fantastic, but I have to give it slightly to the Viper. What else? Okay, practicality. Moving on to the practicality. Both are similarly practical or not practical. Neither of them obviously have back seats. It's basically just like a fun weekend car, a second car that you kind of take out for a nice weekend drive. Of course, you could track these as well if you wanted to. I don't really track my cars, but from a practicality standpoint, both of them are about the same in terms of usability, practicality. Decent trunk space in both, decent cabin space in both. I'd probably call that a draw. Again, you're not going to be taking kids or going to Home Depot or doing large grocery runs, but I mean the Corvette, of course, is famously known for its very usable trunk space. I don't golf, but I'm sure you can get golf clubs back there. The Viper, you definitely can't fit any golf clubs in here. It's maybe in the passenger seat, but again, practicality, maybe a slight edge to the ZR1 just because of the trunk space. And finally, the intangible, the other, the it factor, the umami of cars, if you will. I honestly, between these two, again, it's a tough call, guys, but if I had to pick, I would probably give it to the Viper. Again, it's just a special experience driving this car. It's just obviously very It's obviously manual, so it's a very manual experience, very engaging. Corvettes, of course, not the ZR1, but obviously Corvettes, even the C8s now are dual clutch, or actually I don't know if they're dual clutch, but they're automatic now. Vipers only came in these proper 6-speed manuals, and just in terms of, I think, that experience of kind of driver engagement, rolling through your gears, the first and second generations had much less. Especially the first generation had very few nanny controls or traction stability, anti-lock brakes, that sort of deal. The first one didn't even have door locks, for God's sakes. But in terms of just that unknown, the intangible, something you can't necessarily put your finger on, but something that you love about something, I'd have to give it to the Viper. And again, these aren't made anymore. Obviously, this is a 5th generation. 2013 to 2017 were the last generation of the Vipers. They don't exist anymore, of course. Corvettes continue and live on to the C8 generation, and they don't have any sign of slowing down or stopping. But if I had to, again, thank God I don't have to, but if I had to choose based just on, again, that unknown other intangible factor, I'd choose the Viper, because I do feel that it's very special. It's kind of like, I think, the first American supercar. It looks kind of like a supercar. Specifically, the 3rd generation has that kind of swooping Italian sexy curves, but of course it has that monstrous, naturally aspirated, glorious V10, 640 horsepower, and I mean, just look at the damn thing. It's really impressive. So yeah, both of these cars are amazing, guys. I enjoy both. I love both. But again, if I have to choose just one of the two, it'd be a very, very, very tough call. But I would have to go ever so slightly with the Viper, based upon those 3 categories of excitement, practicality, and the other intangible factors. So, but again, that could change based upon reliability. Knock on wood, I haven't had really issues, guys. That's probably another category. Maybe I'll couple that next time with usability, practicality, reliability. But haven't had any issues with either of the cars really. They've just been a complete blast, a joy to drive, and really the apex, the shining example of American engineering, American performance, technology, just everything. A sign that we can definitely keep up and even surpass the Italians and the Brits out there in making fantastic driver-oriented cars for the enthusiast. And these are 2 great examples. So let me know what you guys think. Do you prefer the ZR1? Do you prefer the Viper? Why not? Do you own them? Do you like them? Do you not like them? Love to hear comments and feedback. Always appreciate those. Hope you guys like the video. Give it a thumb up, comment below, like and subscribe. Please support the channel. Hope to do some more Would You Rather videos very soon, and I hope to catch you guys on the next video. Take care. Bye bye.